Okay, so have you heard the crazy rumors swirling around about GPT-6? I'm talking whispers of an AI that remembers literally everything about you, agents that can actually go out and do your work for you, and maybe even a free offline version. It sounds wild, right? So let's dig in and separate the hype from reality and figure out what might actually be coming with OpenAI's next big model.
So, what is GPT-6 really? Is it the key to artificial general intelligence? The sci-fi AI we've all been waiting for? Well, as it turns out, the reality is a little more complicated.
Because for now, it's just that, rumors. To be super clear, there is no official GPT-6 product out there. What we have is this fascinating collection of hints from CEOs, industry reports, and a whole bunch of community leaks that, when you piece them all together, paint a very, very interesting picture of where AI is heading.
And look, OpenAI has not confirmed any of this, so the most crucial thing to remember here is that everything we're about to discuss is based on speculation from places like Twitter and Reddit. You've really got to take it all with a massive grain of salt.
So, to make sense of it all, here's our game plan. We'll start with the hype train, then dive into 5 huge, game-changing rumors. After that, we'll pull back and separate the hype from reality, and we'll finish up by looking at what all this actually means for you, the risks and the rewards. All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, the GPT-6 hype train. Let's get into what the whispers are saying about OpenAI's next big move.
You know, this timeline really shows you why these rumors feel so believable. OpenAI is just moving at an incredible speed. I mean, we just got GPT 4.0, we're expecting GPT-5's agent kit soon, and this rapid-fire pace is exactly why the whispers of a massive leap with GPT-6 around 2026 seem so plausible. They are definitely not slowing down.
Now for the really fun part, the 5 game-changing rumors. These are the features that honestly sound like they're straight out of a science fiction movie, but they're being seriously discussed in the tech community right now.
So we're going to look at 5 key areas here. This idea of persistent, long-term memory, much stronger agent abilities, massive multimodal reasoning, the possibility of local models running on your own machine, and of course the major safety and privacy trade-offs that come with all this power.
First up is persistent memory. Just think about how frustrating it is to constantly have to repeat yourself, telling an AI your brand voice or your coding preferences over and over again. This feature would change that completely. It would feel like you're talking to someone who actually knows you because it would remember everything from your past interactions.
Next up, stronger agent abilities. Now, this is where we get into true automation. Right now, an AI can help you write an email, sure, but you still have to be the one to actually send it. Imagine an AI that could not only write it, but then send it, schedule the follow-up, and log it in your CRM all by itself. That's a huge step towards an AI that truly does things for you.
The third rumor is all about massive multimodal reasoning. Basically, the ability to understand images, video, and audio way better than anything we have today. Imagine showing it a video and asking super detailed questions about what's happening. But, and this is a big but, making this a reality requires an insane amount of computing power. We're talking data center level resources costing millions and millions of dollars just for the training.
And then there's this one, which is kind of a wild card. The potential for a local, offline version. Right now, every single thing you type into ChatGPT goes straight to OpenAI's servers. But a local model? That would be an absolute game changer for privacy, because all of your data would stay right there on your own computer.
Okay, so that all sounds pretty incredible. But let's pump the brakes just a little bit and move to our next section, separating hype from reality. How much of the stuff is actually plausible from a technical and a safety standpoint?
This slide really breaks it down nicely. Okay, so persistent memory? It's technically possible, but it's going to be expensive, and let's be honest, it's a potential privacy nightmare. I mean, who gets to see that data? True agents sound amazing, but for them to work, you'd probably have to remove some of the safety guardrails that stop AI from messing up, which is a pretty scary thought. The advanced multimodal stuff is probably the most realistic rumor here, but it'll be expensive to run, and a full local model, the files would likely be hundreds of gigabytes, way too big for a standard laptop.
So yeah, the idea of a full-blown GPT-6 running on your machine is pretty unlikely. What's way more plausible, though, is the release of a smaller, less powerful version, a sort of GPT-6 mini that could run locally. And honestly, that would still be a massive win for privacy.
This all brings us to our final section, the risks and rewards. Why does any of this actually matter to you? Let's get into the real-world impact.
The rewards here are immense. For creators, an AI that instantly knows your style. For businesses, a customer service agent that remembers a customer's entire history with you. For developers, tools that can actually understand your entire code base. And for all of us, a personal assistant that truly feels, well, personal. This saves time, it saves money, and it unlocks brand new possibilities.
But this, and this is a big but, with great power comes great risk. And this leads to a really critical question. If an AI remembers everything about you, your secrets, your plans, your private conversations, what happens if that memory gets leaked?
So how do you prepare for this? Here's a simple two-step action plan. First, if and when a memory feature launches, control it. Turn it off unless you absolutely need it, and never, ever share sensitive data like passwords or bank details. Second, if you're going to use AI agents, start small. Test them with low-risk tasks, like scheduling a meeting, long before you ever let them anywhere near your finances.
So, the rumors are swirling. The technology is advancing at a crazy pace, and something big is definitely on the horizon. Whether it's in 2026 or later, a more powerful, more personal AI is coming. And the only real question left is, are you ready for it?